As a student, especially as a college student, whenever there's gonna be a group assignment or a group project, you already know like shit is about to go down, okay? Whether you're working with your friends or you're working with a bunch of strangers, you already know that there's different types of people in a group project. And I'm about to go over these types of people with you, who annoys me the most and who I really appreciate in a group project. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jeremy and I post college content videos, whether it's my thoughts, my tips, my rants, or whatever, college student related stuff. So be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the different roles that people usually take in these stupid little assignments, right? So the first one, and that's most infamous in every group project ever, is gonna be the carry, okay? Now you already know this person is gonna carry your project when they're like the neatest person in class, the most organized, the one that gets the high grades, right? Because guess what? If you fail your project, their grade is gonna go down, so they're gonna make sure every bit of that project looks so beautiful that they're probably gonna get 100% or more in that project, okay? And honestly, bless these people because they are honestly the #1 person that we appreciate in our life. And I gotta admit, I'm not the carry of a project ever, okay? And sometimes you're like, are you sure? Because I could help you out. And they're like, nope, I got it. It's all under my control. I'll make sure this project is fine. And you just low-key feel bad, but it's their work ethic, and you know what can you do, right? Number 2, okay, I'm gonna state the obvious, which is gonna be the opposite of a carry, which is the slacker. You already know they do absolutely nothing. You add them to a group chat, they leave you on red, and then suddenly, you see their Snapchat, they're going out getting tacos with their friends, right? But when you hit them up like, hey, dude, get on our, history project, they'll be like, oh no, sorry, I'm occupied, you know what I'm saying? They never give any input. And even then, they'll probably only add 2 sentences to your project. And this is probably the least significant thing they can do. If you have 1 sentence, let's just say, USA was ratified in 1776. They're probably gonna break it down to the USA was ratified. It was ratified in 1776. But if you're stuck with them, then best of luck to you because, they usually never get anything done. And I'm not pointing fingers or anything. I could be a slacker sometimes, but I don't slack that much, you know what I'm saying? Group member number 3 is the one that's always coming on. And now what this means is whenever you have an online group project, right? You wanna do this stuff online through, Google Docs, Google Presentation, and you always have this one guy that's yeah, you know what? I'll get on the project in 10, 20 minutes. I'm just walking my dog, I'm just eating dinner right now, and after I'll just hop on. And guess what? They never hop on, right? And then suddenly, when the group call is over and when you guys are finished working on the project, then they come on, they're like, oh guys, I just got here. What did I miss? Are you guys still working on it? No, are you dumb? We just finished. And obviously they purposely do that. Number 4 is honestly the one that I'm gonna feel the most pity for, and that's gonna be the scapegoat. Now, whenever a group project goes bad, and it depends, honestly, if you have cliques within your group and you just, you have some random person or, it depends if the professor picks your group or you pick your own group. But, usually it starts off like a snowball effect. One person says you know what, it's all because of, Bill that this project became bad. And then another group member is yeah, you know what, I agree, Bill could have done so much more. And then another person's yeah, this person didn't contribute, whatever. Even though this scapegoat actually did their part and did something in agreement, right? You just blame for no reason. And this is honestly where you feel the worst because that person's not wrong, but they just get all the blame and all the hate. And they're usually the most inactive in the group chat, right? Whenever there's people inactive in a group chat, they're usually easy to blame. Oh, he or she didn't say anything, so we didn't know, it's all your fault, you didn't say anything. Number 5 is gonna be that person that just doesn't get it. There's always that one person that just doesn't know what they're doing, and it kind of feels bad because, obviously you want the whole group to succeed and, you hope everybody knows what they're doing, but this person just doesn't know what the heck they're doing. This person doesn't really get the instruction and they do something and then, the whole group just has to come back and fix it. Or, they'll be like, you know what, I'm sorry, this is not how you do it. So hopefully if you're working a group project, you better understand damn well what's going on so you don't bring your whole group into confusion when they're already on the straight path to begin with. The next person on the list is gonna be the joker. Now the joker is always the person that comes in on the group chat, that comes in on the group project, and instead of working on it, they just like to socialize with the group mates, I guess it's cool that you get to work with friends or get to meet new people, but time for work is time for work, right? You're not gonna post memes on the Google Doc or memes on the Google Slides, right? So usually a lot of my group mates, and these are the ones that I usually pick, this is why we get nothing done. We would have 1 week to do a whole group project, and out of the 6 days that we do, we probably just put down memes and just jokes, and then till the last day, suddenly like we just get things done somehow. But this is the type of people that I like working with, honestly, because it's just funny, But yeah, usually in the most extreme case, these joker type of people are only in the group chat to crack jokes, and whenever it comes to the project, they just disappear. Like, where did they go? I don't know. And last but not least, this one applies to usually group projects presentations, is always the unprepared one. When it's their turn, and you already know this too, when it's their turn to present in front of a classroom, in front of the Zoom, whatever you're presenting in front, like a whole bunch of kids, I don't even know. They seem lost. They have to, go back to like, yeah, the first bullet point is like right here. They always do that type of stuff, right? And you already know when this happens, like the whole class is like bored, they go on their phone, like at the end of the presentation, they don't even get a chance to speak or really talk out their ideas, but rather rely on their group mates to basically just carry them throughout the presentation. Now with that being said, these are the type of people that I could think about when I'm working in a group project. I know that ever since high school, I've been in like a couple of group projects, and I gotta say, I'm not always the best group mate ever, but I'm probably in a safe space to say that I'm probably not the worst group project ever. Let me know what you guys think of this video, and let me know if it's relatable to your group mates as well. But with that being said, my name is Jeremy, and again, I post college content stuff and random stuff, honestly, in my channel. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye guys!